Have you ever been in Rome? If not, you need to go there one day. Take the Ural high-speed train. One of my favorite spots in Rome is the Fontana di Trevi, a beauty of its own. There's troubling news though. Unconfirmed rumors have it that the Fontana di Trevi shall be renamed Fontana di Rove, Rove, as the story goes, to commemorate the foreign money sources that buy American elections. I'm not kidding you. Just yesterday, the media reported that Karl Rove had formed a political action committee that, according to the White House, accepts foreign money, courtesy of the Supreme Court, to be used to fund election ads. I reported about the Supreme Court decision in my clip, Supreme Court ruling jeopardizes national security. Of course, Karl Rove claims the White House thinks Americans are stupid. I have to apologize. Ever since I'm out of my diapers, I'm so nosy. So let's see for a moment what I came up with, and I will make it short so that you will get my drift in a hurry. Let's look at only a couple of foreign companies, huge foreign companies, that have in one form or another subsidiaries in the United States and have no problems whatever to quickly transfer funds from London, Munich, Hong Kong, or you name it, to their subsidiaries as they have done in the past. Did you ever hear of HSBC? That stands for Hong Kong Bank Corporation, and is one of the largest, if not the largest bank on this planet. After some organizational maneuvering, HSBC Holding has its headquarters now in London. A while ago it bought household financing and ever since does banking and lending in the United States. So, let's go to the website of the Federal Election Commission and look whether we find HSBC. Keeping in mind, of course, that the Supreme Court decision for all practical purposes has opened the door to cover the true sources of money, never mind the amounts of money paid. Oh yes, here we are, HSBC. Let's see now who they gave money to. John Boehner. Do I pronounce this right, or is this Boehner or whatever? Eric Cantor. Eric Cantor again. Tom Coburn. Wouldn't it be easier to cover up where money given to candidates comes from, let's say from PACs? Of course, here it is. Every Republican is crucial. Twice. But let's look for another large foreign corporation. Siemens comes to mind. The German company Siemens, one of the largest corporations. Now, are they listed as spenders with the FEC? Sure they are. Let's see now who they favor. Oh yes, John Boehner, who got their money not once, not twice, but 3 times. Next, Eric Cantor, who was paid not once or twice, but 7 times in the 2009-2010 election cycle alone. Oh look, here's our old friend Joe Barton. Next, Johnny Isaacson, who not only got their money once or twice, but 4 times. Next, John Mica, Florida, who got their money not once, not twice, but 4 times in this election cycle alone. And not to forget, of course, the PACs. And please don't tell me that this was money paid by Siemens' US subsidiary. Of course it was. But that doesn't tell me what the true source was. I have evidence that HSBC, for example, transferred over £700 billion within hours from foreign sources to the UK headquarters after the UK enacted a law that required an increased base capital for banks. Now, are you telling me that Karl Rove doesn't know how to manipulate these sources? Dream on. By the way, did anyone ever investigate Karl Rove's involvement, if any, in the death of Ray Lemme, who investigated election fraud? I reported about that in my clip, Execute to a Kill. Or did anyone ever investigate his involvement, if any, in the death of Mike Connell, who died after somebody tampered with his Piper airplane? I reported about that in my clip, The Nerd, His Piper and the Handyman. Indeed, it has been established that Karl Rove threatened Connell to go after Connell's wife if he, Connell, did not agree to act as the fall guy in an election fraud investigation. By the way, the FAA investigated the Piper crash, but no details concerning the tampering with Connell's airplane were ever released. Think about it. Do you really want to go back to the Bush years? Come on now. Invade Iran or whatever country has oil Exxon may want? Have fun. Goodbye.